I'm a man of all sorts, I've done a whole lot of things, and I'm still doing a whole lot of stuff. But what I like, what I'm passionate about is the youth of this country, And I know that my message and my sermon over the years, for the past 30 years, I know it has to count for something. Because I believe that God has given every single individual something in them, and it's for them to find it. Unfortunately, the environment has been too harsh. The leadership has been a mess. So most of our kids out there are lost. And it behoves us to redeem as many as we can by preaching the right thing, the right values, and not this get-rich-quick fixes kind of stuff that ain't gonna help. And if we say that the youths are the future leaders of tomorrow, my question then is, what are we doing about our future? What is the leadership doing about that future? Because for now, I don't see a blueprint for the youths. I don't see how the future of this country can be made well without proper care and attention and sensitization as far as the youth community is concerned. And that is why I am the area father, and my ministry is growing in leaps and bounds. My obligation and my charge as a Nigerian is to make sure that any youth that I am privileged to meet, that I do plant something positive in them, something they could take away, something for them to realize that even in this rot, even in this hopelessness, there's still room for values like integrity, honesty, and hard work. So if you ask, what do I do? How can you know me? I'm known by different things. I mean different things to different people. If you're coming from the neck of the woods I'm coming from, and you've had like about 25 years of religion shoved down your throat, and you've been an altar boy, you've been going to catechism, Bible studies, and even wanting to become a priest, then you know that I have too much religion in me, and then nothing you're going to talk about religion that we can't sit down and discuss that. And of course, when I say Jesus spoke to me, I say, how can Jesus Christ speak to Charly Boy? He should be talking he should be talking to people like Chris Okutidem, Pastor Joshua. But that's bullshit, because I know that in most of those churches out there, God don't live there. God don't live there and take it from me. Yes, now me talking. God don't live there. God lives in us, and it comes out with the way we live our life. And I've decided to live my life, without any encumbrances, simple, staying faithful to my belief, So yes, Jesus talks to me most of the time. But I guess some of you people just started becoming born again. We've been born again since the 50s. And now way they reign for people like Ona. You don't go way back. Me and Jesus, yes. For now, everything seems like a mess. And really, everything is a mess now. There's a whole bunch of confusion that's happening. People are not too sure about their tomorrow. There's great poverty. Sometimes it seems to me like we're directionless. But I still do have hope. And that is why I'm sticking to my gospel. The gospel for the youths. And I hope that my lifestyle and my story so far is encouraging and inspiring young Nigerians. And I know that for a lot of youths out there, because of me, they will never give up on their dreams. Because I never gave up on mine. Like I said, things may be this bad, but our destiny is in our hands. So I know that the salvation of this country will only come when the exceptional youth starts to gather themselves together and do what they should do. The youth have suddenly become weak in the Nigeria concept, and that is a shame, because this wasn't how our youth used to be in the past. So a lot of things have gone wrong. So my prayer, my fervent prayer every day is that the exceptional youth of this country will start to take charge, start to be more vocal, and start to stand up for their bloody rights, or else we won't have any future. There'll be no future, because I don't see any blueprints for this youth. So I'm taking up the challenge in trying to convert and give as many youths as I can reach that one thing that they need to keep forging on, keep making the effort, knowing that at the end of the day, that hard work, tenacity, consistency, and belief in self is what's going to get them out of this wilderness. Well, all of a sudden, entertainers and the people who run the business have woken up to all what we've been shouting ourselves for in the past, that this is a lucrative business. This is a business that deserves a lot of respect. It's not easy to go and stay and create. It's never easy, and I'm just happy that people are paying particular attention, especially the corporate world. You know, this was a fight we had in the early 2003, 2004, that artists should be paid more, they should be enumerated, and they deserve respect. And I'm glad that it's finally happening. Artists are making more money, and they're getting the respect that is due them, you know. And I can't help feeling proud of myself and the few others that I worked with to make sure this kind of a thing, you know, happens in my time. She's an angel. She's a very beautiful soul, and I think I fell in love more with the soul than the body, you know. So, and that's why we're together, and we've figured out how to stay married and stay in marriage together, you know, which is a lot of work, by the way. It's not a bed of roses. But like as I said, you know, when you have two determined souls who are willing and ready to do a particular thing, they usually get it done. And that is why, you know, ours have lasted this long. Yes, this is the Odudu of Africa. My name is the area father, Charly Boy, in case you didn't know that. And I've been hanging out with TVCconnect Meet.